Hey guys, and welcome. My name is NG Paradox, and we're here continuing the Docs series. Will Leo be our last Docs? We'll have to wait and see. I mean, if he turns out to be, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed if Leo turns out to be the last Docs we play. I don't know. Kind of disappointing, but maybe in that way it makes sense. That he'll be disappointing, because he's a Docs. Then again, this series has not really been that disappointing, I would say. Disfigured by Grayscale, I guess in a way that kind of fits our series. Maybe it's not too bad if he ends it. Was introduced by a mutual friend. Okay, my aunt. I guess we'll talk to her some more. Yeah, I see no reason why not. Might as well try. Just gonna let my allies deal with Bravos. I don't particularly feel a need to have to go over there. Take them on ourselves. Just feels like a waste of our men and time. That's the thing, once you get so powerful, things just get to kind of this point. I kind of like the micromanaging and battling. On your allegiance. Ah. Oh, she's dead. Poor Frey girl. She died in an accident. Literally, like, she sent the letter. She actually died and sent the letter. Poor girl. Who actually got that land then? Huh. Who actually got the land? It'd be that one and this boy. They're all dead. So this one? Yeah, her? Yeah, she just inherited all of it, the Frey. And she actually has a matrilineal marriage. So her son, Hugo, who's a skilled fighter, will be the inheritor. I just hit my arm on the table. That kind of hurt. And so they did actually take Sealskin Point. I'm assuming that's gone to the Reach. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting decision by the Gardeners. Known as the Downcast. Not exactly the most happy fellow. The honor of my child. Ah. My own father. Look how old Rupert looks. Now that is an old face. He looks so different. He looks older than Norwin. But yeah. We didn't even get to play as him. That's a shame. He was so like his father. It should have ended with him. Because I mean, he's scarred and disfigured, so he's ugly as well. But yeah, I guess I'll take her. Thanks, father. There are two peasant families in King's Landing who've been locked in a bitter feud for generations. Ooh, there's a complete king on the wall there. There's all the lands. Crokiller. I'll put an end to the squabble. No, let them sort their problems. Yeah, we'll put an end to it. Let's do it, Leo. You've invited the two feuding families to a local inn, hoping to reach some kind of agreement. The peasants are seated at two opposing tables on either side of your position in the middle. Some have brought pitchforks. One clutches a live chicken. And all of them look moderately inbred. This could be a challenge. Appeal to their sense of reason. Flatter them. Well, I'm a humble man, so flattering maybe isn't out of my thing, and I'm deceitful, so yeah, kind of flatten them and kind of being, you know, sneaky. Yeah, we'll go with that one. My friends, you say with as warm a smile as you can muster. I think you know why I've called your great families here. As you suffer from this tragic conflict, the entire realm suffers with you. Mention their patriotic duty. Soothe their tempers. I think soothe their tempers he'd go for. In a firm but kind voice you say, many of you are angry. I know. And you have every reason to be. Too much blood has been spilled between your families for things to be smoothed over, but there comes a time when one has to look to the future. Threaten them with violence. Lambast their childish behavior. I mean, he's brave. I think I might try violence, just because lambast their childish... I'm not sure, because he's quite humble. I'm not sure he'd do that. Let's do the threat with violence, just because I'm brave. For dramatic effect, you pull out a dagger and stab it into the table with all your might. Because if you do not, I can assure you that there will be no future for your families. I will personally hunt down every single one of you and make sure that the peasants shut you down. Well, I did my best. Where's it go? We got one diplomacy, apparently. Peasants have risen up. God, peasants. Always rising up. The moon singers as well. What is going on here? Not going so well there. They got defeated. There's 27,000 Stormland and Dornishmen there. They can handle it. It's fine. Look at all... That's a lot of Dornishmen, actually. How many men do the Dornishmen have? 38,000. That's a pretty good amount for Dorne. Franklin. Illyrian. Peak Girl, the strong one, inherits next. And then the strong Vicary. Is it Vicary or Vicary? Vicary. Vicary. I'm not sure which one. What is all these peasant revolts? Blasted. That's like 11,000 there. That's actually quite a big one. 14,000. I mean, I can deal with this, but still. This man of the Kingsguard has died. Edison Breakstone. You will be missed, my good sir. He will be missed. Who should we have now, then? Do I have a friend or someone? I mean, who are my friends? My friends are my father and my aunt. Wow. Leo, you have the best friends. You have the best friends. My brother. I guess I could hold a tourney. A dangerous revolt has broken out in King's Course. Are you literally like... Oh, I didn't even notice here. Enforce peace. Well, there we go. Embargo war's done. Vacancies. We'll go for the greatest. He's a brave man. I think we'll go for the greatest. He's not as paranoid like his father. With these troubled peasant rebellion times, we need strong men, says Simeon. He's okay, skilled fighter, brave. Hyle of Brandy Bottom. I just want to choose him just because his name's Brandy Bottom. And again, we have Craven and Brave. That's a shame. I would definitely choose him just because his name is of Brandy Bottom. I like that. And Sir Alistair. Now, obviously, I do know where Brandy Bottom is. It's not the first time I've seen it. I'm just saying I like the name. I think we'll go for Sir Simeon. He's a pretty good age. He's the best one. Zealous, deceitful. He's kind man, he's charitable, and he's diligent. An honor to serve on the King's Guards. The lowborn Sir Simeon. He's proven himself around the courts of King's Landing, fighting just anyone he can find. So we've made him a King's Guard member. One day, Leo was just out in the countryside and he saw, he saw him fighting. A band of rogues, and he picked him up, brought him to King's Landing, and made him a King's Guard member. Now, 20,000 are my, we have to take these back. Okay, that is something I have to do. Sorry, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, we have to get that back. Okay, that's the first thing he's going to do once we've got rid of... I should just do that now, shouldn't I? We should just do that. Emancipation? Are you telling me I don't have de jure claims? Well, there's that, yeah. I can't attack you. Let's give it a second, maybe because the war just finished. Will it come back? I don't know why he sent so few men to fight there. Leo Martell just died. Here we go. Declare war. I want all of it back. De jure claims. On Broken Branch. I want all it back. Which one do I go for then? If we win, Leo becomes Lord House's new liege. If I do this one. Huh. Opinion of Leo changed by 100 for 240 months. So, okay, so if I do it for my father, I put it under him. That's probably what I should be doing, yeah. Yeah, okay, let's do that then. We'll get it back put under the North. Now, obviously, I would give the North and the rest of the lands to different people, but my father, because he's tended for a Republic, it's always going to stay with the same person, so that's kind of an interesting choice by him. Hopefully, again, my vassals join in. Only one. You kidding me? I think I did it a bit too soon, that was why. I think that was actually it. I think I started the war a bit too soon. Let's raise some men. 5,000 men. There we go, 14,000 men. We'll take these guys to go defeat them. You know what, we'll just raise an army in every place. Captain the Household Guard. We have no Captain the Household Guard. Okay. You, sir. And we'll go for this, sir. Here we'll have Valerian, go with your dragon. Harlan, Florent, and we'll have the Gardener, of course. This is his lands, so it kind of makes sense that he should go deal with them. He'll go down there. We'll send them for now. I'm just going to take out, they'll take out them, and take out them. Of course, this is bad news. Okay, so they're attacking people, they're hurting people. Damn rebels. Send the ravens. Bring those men. I'll take out these for now. And when that happens, I think my father should be able to handle those peasants for now. I could probably send some men up here to go deal with this. 91,000 men. Just leave them there for now. Let them get some, He was about to go attack them, but decided not to, because they have low morale. But even if they have low morale, it has so many men. They're going to suffer attrition, but I'm not too bothered. We'll go this way. We'll try and follow him. And we can go over here. There's Cahor men over there. I don't feel too well. I'm 23 years old. My wife's not even pregnant. What's going on? "19th. Okay, my sister lacks all passion and ambition, perfectly content with her lot in life. Well, I am a humble man, but I am also greedy. I'm humble. It suits her position." Yeah, we'll do that. I think he's humble, that kind of goes over that. Let's go back down south. Okay, you guys are ready. That's the plains. You should be able to handle it, and you have dragons. There should be no problem there. Peasant revolts. Wow. I've never seen so many peasants. I actually haven't. I actually don't think I've ever seen any peasant rebellions this big. The Great Peasant Rebellion of the Doxes of 8260s. And we're alive. After Norwin Dox died, the peasants were so upset that they remember the times of the elections. They'd won Great Dox, but his son and his grandson are not Great Doxes. Why should they listen to them? Those are old ways. So the peasants are a bit of a rabble. A bit of a pain. Okay, they're going to Winterfell. We'll just chase them down. Should be able to catch them. I think the quickest way to Winterfell is from Castle Carwyn. So it shouldn't be too hard to get them. Don't think they can escape. Okay, this one. Enforce peace. There we go. The honor sending my child. There's an Addison to me. Okay, a fine notion. I will take the child. So many things popping up. Everyone's in a state of war. Obviously, I could do this in a much better way. I always find this, whenever I get too far, I always say this, whenever I get too far into a series, I just kind of like get into the, I become, lazy. That is it. Definitely. That's the word I'm looking for. I become completely lazy as we get further into a season. I'm just kind of like careless and like, okay, do this, do that. There's a more efficient way, but nah. I don't know why that happens. More Northern rebels have risen up. Blasted traitors. But they're gonna die. Huh. Those two will find each other. Nice 6. Okay, let's just take that. There we go. One more bites the dust. Another one defeated. I'll let him rot. I'm just going to send you guys to go defeat this army. So that one's sorted. These guys just attacked them. So there's 2 more. Well, there's 1 more, sorry. 1 more peasant revolt somewhere. So many peasants. Where are you? Oh, Moonsingers. I see, you're across the sea, aren't you? Okay, bring these men up here. We'll take these men. Across the narrow sea. Your bannerman's currently under threat. It is my duty. Yet we have to protect him, of course. Where are they? Ah. Grey Gallows. Okay, so there's hardly any men over there. Yeah. I'm not too worried. None of my men have joined. Yeah, I've got to go defeat Cahor myself. These guys are going there. Look at me, men. They've lost like 20,000 men. Whew, that north is tough. As I say, the winters are tough. Alright, take the land back. The Reach will come join us. That's good. Go take the capital of the lands we're planning to take. That should give us some more war score. The Reach has now joined us, though. That should be kind of helpful. And we can get a boat. But we don't have enough boats. Yeah. We're going to need more than double the boats. Look at all this disease as well. Horrible. Horrible times. That's still not enough. Ooh, you have more men. You have more boats than Dragonstone. I actually didn't expect that. For some reason, I thought Dragonstone would have more boats. I need like one more boat. And there we go. Our men are on the boats. And they're ready to sail to the capital. Cahor shall fall. The Iron Throne will put its foot down upon these lands in Essos and say, hey, these are ours. You guys may be free for now, but the Iron Throne is the real power of this world. And the Doxes are the rulers of those lands. We are the true power. And the Dreadfort has risen up. What a surprise. That'd be 10,000 men, so we could assault that. Taken, done with. My wife is pregnant. Will we have a quick Dox as the prince that was promised? The greatest Dox there will ever be, that we'll never see grow up, probably. But we'll just pretend he ended up being the greatest Dox there ever was. We can do that. It's cheating, but sometimes you gotta cheat. Selected a new Lord Horace Gardner. So another Gardner has been elected the Lord of Lorath. I wonder who the people of choice are. It is my duty. I must protect him. Where's that boat? The boat is there. Take those dragons off. Well, I guess in the end the dragons did help us. Though Leo is, he's very, shall we say, uncertain of dragons. Yes. The history of his grandfather and whatnot, he's kind of wary of the power of dragons. But the Valerians seem to be able to control them. They seem to like them, apparently. Some say it's their high Valerian blood. But that was a long time ago. They're one of the only few families really of true Valerian descent. The cook complained to me about my sister's temper tantrums. Apparently she punched her son in the face again. Ah, she shows spirit. Yeah. Beat her into being calm, encourage her more. Pray for her soul. Encourage her or could show spirit? Encourage her to be patient, maybe. Yeah. Because it's humbleness and whatnot. You know, he's brave. It doesn't mean you punch someone. You know, and being deceitful, punching people is not the best way. When you're deceitful, you don't show your emotions, you hide your emotions, you gambling, you bluff. That type of thing. He'd like to marry one of his, sons? No, one of his grandsons. To the Rosby girl. Okay, I accept. Didn't I already let her get married to someone else? Did that guy die? I'm not sure. Where is Cahor's men? Of Cahor. Well, there we go. Freehold. Merchant Republic. Just like my son. Then rot. Now, of course, we do have a dragon here, so I'm assuming It's been a while since I've, like, properly used dragons, like, as a vassal. I think if we just assault, we should be fine. Actually, then again, you don't need to assault. It goes down pretty quick with a dragon, I think, if I remember correctly. I think the dragon makes it go down a little quicker if you don't click it. I've been corresponding regularly with my sister Jarella, and we always make sure to see her whenever I get the chance. Okay. Family first. Well, she's a good diplomat. 15 years old. My other sister, she's 16, Princess Alone. And my brother, Prince Edison. Not very good at much. He's got he doesn't look very... I've never seen a Dox look like that. Tion, looks a little bit like a Dox. Leo definitely looks the most Doxist, just because he looks like his father, I guess, though. And Saleh. Saleh is quick. Saleh Dox. Well, we can't have this. She might end up being the last, heir we have. We gotta name her after the first Dox. I mean, the first Dox was called Parry. What's a girl's name? What's a girl's version of Parry? Parriette? Parriette. Parriette Dox. There we go. I don't know. Parielle? Parriot? Let's go for Parriette. There we go. I've done it. Stupid name has been done. I bet now my wife will get pregnant again and we'll have a son. I have to call him Parry. We've got Parry and Parriette. What a horrible father I would be. But 100%, there we go. Enforce demands. Broken branches ended. There we go. It's back where it belongs. Ah, what a lovely day. And we could probably go and defeat the Moonsingers who've gone all the way up here, apparently. Let's just go up that way. I'm gonna delete you. Delete. Yeah, we'll use the ships. I don't care. Again, like I said, whenever I get to the end or I get too far in a series, I don't do what's the most efficient thing. I just do stuff. It's dumb. It doesn't work. And, yeah, that's all there is to say about it. But yeah, we're going to end this part here. I hope you guys are joining me for the next one. We're getting extremely close to the end. But I think Leo, I don't think he's going to have much of a problem. People maybe don't like him, but people don't hate him. And my father, of course, is a Crown Loyalist. So actually, having the Merchant Republic isn't too bad, because he's family, he kind of loves us. But then again, if it goes the crazy Roland Dox, that maybe won't continue. We'll have to wait and see. I'll see you then.